Do you know the definition of a winner? A winner is a loser that never quits. There have been so many times since I started doing this self-improvement game, that I wanted to quit, especially when it comes to things like women. Oh my God, when it comes to money, there were so many moments where I was like, I can't do this. This is too hard. I don't want to do this. It's too painful. So many times where I couldn't pay the bills and I was stressed and I was like, how am I ever going to get a coaching client? How am I ever going to keep the lights on? And I wanted to quit. I've been so unbelievably full of doubt, insecurity, fear, that little voice in the back of my head saying, you're not good enough, you don't deserve this, there's reasons why it worked for other people, but it won't work for you. There's all of this shit in my head, especially with women. God, so many times I wanted to quit. I felt rejected. I felt like a loser. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like they would never like me. I felt like I could never be as cool as all the other people having all the sex, and here's me just having fucking none of it. Well, the only women that I felt like I could get weren't particularly nice to me, would be a nice way of phrasing it. My body, oh my God. So many times when I felt like I'm not making progress in the gym and I felt completely hopeless and I felt like I'm never going to make it. What's the point? Why do I even bother? Why do I even try? I have had so many moments of wanting to quit. I wrote an article about this called I Am Always Full of Doubt. And in this article, I talked about how my life has been this never-ending string of doubts. I've had doubts about my own abilities. I've had so many fears and insecurities. I felt like I would never make it. I felt like nobody would like me. I felt alone. I've had so much of these insecurities that I know so many of you are feeling. And I promise you, I get it. I really, really, really do. You feel like you're not good enough. You feel like you're not going to make it. You feel like there's no point. You feel like it's hopeless. You feel like, fuck man, maybe I should just quit. But everything that I have achieved, I didn't have to be perfect at. I didn't have to be a god at self-improvement. The only thing that mattered, and the reason I'm sitting here today in front of you, pretty fucking happy with my life and the things that I've achieved, feeling this deep sense of gratitude and abundance and joy, is just because I didn't quit. It wasn't because I had something that you don't have. It wasn't because I'm special. It wasn't because I'm tall. It wasn't because I'm white. It wasn't because my parents loved me or whatever other excuses might come up when you say why I deserve something but you don't. It's just that I didn't quit. It's just that I hung in there for the years that some of these goals took. I've been at self-improvement for several years at this point. I was a bit of a mess when I did it. I was not perfect. I never had to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect either. It's why I say give yourself permission to suck. But I just hung in there. I didn't quit. And so if you feel like a bit of a mess or you feel like a bit of a loser, you feel like, fuck, I'm not good enough. I don't know if I can make it. I may as well just quit. Just don't. When you have that little voice in your head that says, fuck it, I should quit, just don't. Just hang in there. Just a little bit longer. Just persist. Persevere. Keep improving. Just aim to be 1% better every week. Don't fucking quit. And I promise, I absolutely promise, as long as you just take a baby step every week and you don't quit, you will make it.